All right, I'm just going over this and finishing up page one here. Thought I'd show you what I got done. Starting to do the cruiser. I think it's all looking pretty good here. Uh, I'm just tightening up some things. Got my reading glasses on so I can see all this small detail. That is really just really helping me out. There we go. Pop that street light a little more. Let me make like a little something here to. And I did, and I reworked this coat, and I went in and added. I wrestled with this coat a little more because it just wasn't satisfactory, but I really like it now. I really, I kind of minimized some of the detail out here near the light source because you can see like an alley almost. There's the side of a building right there. So back here behind him is all shadow. You know what I mean? It's all dark, so he's like kind of emerging out of the darkness, which is the way I like it. It makes it a little more, Alfred Hitchcock. And yeah, I'm kind of happy. I made this up out of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like a kind of a maybe a futuristic cruiser. I'm gonna try to put some cool treads on the tires. You know what I mean? But they're mostly black. I got to figure out how to shade the wheels. I'm doing all that now, and I'm not real confident. I got to do some research on that, how I want it to look. Man, I should have had these on. I'm telling you, I should have had these on earlier because I'm looking now, and it's like, man, with these glasses, it's like, oh, I can see now. Can actually really see. I'm gonna have to, now that I have glasses on, I'm gonna re-hit up some of these areas. Gotta let that dry. But yeah, see, I'm telling you, it's like a world of difference. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and I'm not quite sure exactly where all this is going right now. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I get more of the outlines done before I start doing some of the hatching that I have in there. I'm gonna do a little bit of research on. Maybe I'll watch David Finch or somebody like that. Uh, just hitting the obvious stuff that I know for a fact. It's gonna be like, like the out. I'm kind of doing my outlines and my holding lines now. Separating like here where there's a shape, where there's a break, you know what I mean, in the coat where the coat stops in his hand, just making sure that's, like where this coat, gotta do all that. So he's getting some milk out of this. He's just kind of getting his confidence up. This is where it all starts. It's basically where the second American Revolution starts, is kind of what goes on in the scene. Oops. Whatever. Yeah, just finishing this page up, and you might think I'm like like, oh, what happened? What you were working on before? Well, trust me, that's all. This is basically, I got basically a bunch of pages together here, man, and I'm just getting some more. Like those pages are already to the point where I can easily, you know, finish those up and put them together with this. So I got quite a bit of material coming together right here, right now. So I'm still on track. It's just I'm jumping around a little bit. You know what I mean? I was bored of that. All right, yeah. So I just thought I would do a little bit of this live, show you how far it's coming along right now. I think it looks really good, man. I think it looks really good. And I'm gonna get this together and trust me, I have all the other stuff that I was working on in my past videos is all right here. I'm getting it all. I've got it all organized, and I'm getting that together with this as well. So I basically am gonna have the 4 or 5 pages I was working on for Ian Archangels. I'm gonna have I'm gonna do at least redo 4 or 5 pages of this series, Nut Job. I think Ian Archangels is gonna be his son, basically, not him, and it's gonna be in the future. But I'll think about that. I was gonna have it be him when he's older, but I think it'll be his son taking over basically for Nut Job, and yeah, that's how that's gonna go. And because his father's like a legend, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, and maybe still alive. I have to get, those parts of the storyline aren't as relevant. That's just my personal taste as like the foundation of what the entire storyline is really about. But yeah, I thought you might like to see some of the progress I made. I think it's looking really good so far. I'll when I get into here, I'll maybe tonight, when I'm inspired and I got to do a few things, but later tonight I'll get in here and do I'll finish these panels up. Yep. And till then, see you later. This is the Action Artist. Thanks for joining me.